toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Kansas State's offense will come out first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Johnson looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Quickly complete. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Johnson wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Jackson. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground, now here comes second down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The Wildcats get enough to move the chains.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for room, it's White. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Looking for room at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you've got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Caught over the middle. It's Bradley.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Lockett. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
You don't see bat downs all the time. A lot of times guys break on the football with defensive backs and then trying to catch it and make a play. I like he knew where he was. He's in the end zone, not trying to give up points. Does a great job breaking on the football and swatting it to the ground.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught near the sideline, it's White. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Oakley. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Oakley. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Out of the shotgun on third down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up the 3 spot before the break. They got it. It's blocked. And they got it. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 40. The 20. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle.
Kansas State, 21. West Virginia, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
There he goes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Barnes.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Mountaineers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Leaves it with the back. Lots of running room. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls Moves up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down in the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
From the gun, the ground game. Across the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Makes the grab. It's Oakley. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Hey, what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it! That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's White. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's White. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
This this is an area of the game on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated.